And 20 points to 10 victory at Bradford this afternoon. Just talk us through your thoughts on the side's performance.
Yeah, look, I was very proud of the team this afternoon. I thought it was a very professional performance from the York Knights. I thought we showed a lot of composure and a lot of discipline, a lot of patience in how we conducted our game today, which I was really pleased about. Look, I thought it was a great game. I thought you had two really good rugby league football sides going head to head today. It had a real sort of playoff sort of feel to it. You know, the atmosphere from the crowd, from the Bulls fans, and obviously the York fans, added to that. I just think also probably the importance of the game. Bradford probably knew they get a win today. They secure their top six finish. We're still obviously fighting. So I just felt it had all the ingredients for a great game, and it was. It was a really sort of, I suppose what's the traditional word, arm wrestle. It was a real sort of arm wrestle, real sort of battle. Set for set sort of mentality, and that's what playoff rugby's about. It's about being patient, being disciplined, going set for set, and then just waiting for the opportunities to come. And then you've got to take your opportunities and be clinical. And I thought, Bradford had a couple of opportunities, they took them. We had our opportunities, we took them. But I just felt probably the difference between the two teams, as I just felt we held our nerve a little bit more than the opposition. And I think the opposition probably fell into that trap in the last sort of 15 minutes. They did get rattled a little bit. Their discipline went a little bit, and that gave us the opportunity then to capitalise and bring the game home. But I thought it was a great game of rugby league, but I did feel that we deserved the victory in the end.
It was a real arm wrestle, as many people have said, during that first half.
Yep.
Going into the break, level. Just how pleasing was the defensive side of the game this afternoon?
Yeah, really pleased. Look, I'll be honest, I was really pleased with the overall performance, to be honest. I felt that last week, albeit we got the result, we probably didn't hit the performance levels that we set ourselves as a group, and we knew that. So we were pleased with getting the win last week, but weren't overly satisfied with our performance. And I thought we improved massive areas of our game today. Like I said, I thought defensively we were really good today, and I thought our discipline, because we gave far too many penalties away last week, we fixed that up today as well. Those things played a large part into why we won the game. But like I said, I thought it was a really good team performance once again from us. And again, we still faced some adversity in the game. We lost Josh Daly with an injury, but then he managed to come back on the field, thankfully. But that meant we had to reshuffle the decks again, and then we lost Jesse D with a head knock, thankfully passed. But again, had to reshuffle the deck. So the team, at times, you could argue could have lost their flow or lost their rhythm, but they didn't. And the guys that went into those positions filled the role, did it to a high standard, and that added again to the overall team performance and the result.
And it was the second half performance that obviously won the side the win. Just the team cohesion over the last few weeks, just how great is it amongst the lads and in the playing squad as you push towards the end of the season?
Really good. That you can just sense that they, and I think I've said it a number of weeks ago, that the penny sort of dropped. That kind of understanding of what's needed, the process we need to deliver to put us in a position to win games, and we're delivering on that. We have done for the majority of the past sort of 8 or 9 weeks, and that's why we're in those positions. And then what we have shown is a level of patience, a level of composure. We've executed well as well with the ball, and that's got us across the line and got us these results. You know what I mean? So really pleased, because again, we still haven't had our full complement of players. We still haven't, probably for me, had our best 1 to 17 out there all season. We've still faced a lot of blokes in that 8-week period that we've just had those results. We've still had blokes missing key pivotal positions, halfbacks, fullbacks. So again, we're having to move and shuffle the pieces, and that's a credit to the team. Because the players that have gone in and had to play out of position, and they've had that team first mentality. But what I like is they've understood their role, and they've still delivered, that job to a high standard to help, get these results for us. So the team's in a good place at the moment, Brad. They're in a really good place, and I'm pleased that they're playing some good football. They're enjoying it, but it comes off the back of what they're doing as well behind the scenes. A lot of hard work goes on at the training ground. Away from the training ground, these boys are doing everything they can to be the best they can be and perform on a game day. So it's a credit to them, because we've faced some adversity this year as a group. It hasn't always gone our own way, but it's nice that we've turned a bit of a corner and having a strong finish to the end of this season.
And heading into that big Monday night fixture against Batley next week, you're only 2 points behind them, but it's going to be a big push towards the playoffs. Just how much are you looking forward to that game?
Yeah, really excited about it. Obviously, our last home game. Obviously it's a TV game as well, so opportunity for the boys to showcase what we have been doing to the wider public, and just hopefully we can finish on a real high at home and give our home fans a nice end of the season. Really excited about the challenge that Batley will present. Because again they're another team that are in the hunt and pushing. So it's going to make it for a big game and a big occasion. But again, we'll just focus on us and look at those little small improvements we can make within our own performance, and try and execute that a little bit better next week, and hopefully again that will put us in a position to get a result. But again, like I said, I'm so proud of the team today, mate. I really am. I just feel like it was a really strong performance from us, and some of those young blokes stood up once again. I've got to give Miles Harrison a massive rap. Played tough today. Took a knock early on in the game. They were peppering him with high balls all game, and he just kept taking them and kept turning up. And he played really tough. The middle unit boys as well did a solid job for us. And those guys on the edges, I thought Liam Harris controlled the game for us really well. He's really growing in that halfback role and that general sort of role. And I thought he was outstanding again today for us with his kicking game and the way he was sort of marshalling what we were doing. So really good team performance overall, but I just thought I'd give a special mention there to a couple of players.
Nice one, thank you.
Thanks.